Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Carrier Command 2. So, it seems the consensus, well, not a consensus, but the general feedback is we will persevere with this campaign, even though we're very underdog status. Look, we've lost our sort of lead, I suppose, to mishap and still figuring out mechanics, and we're probably pretty low on a lot of resources, but that's okay. Everyone loves a bit of an underdog story, so I guess we'll see what comes of that. And look, I see people commenting like, hey, you've saved me money because I haven't bought this game and all that. And like, while I don't necessarily wish misfortune upon the company or anything like that, as we've discussed ad infinitum, there's a lot wrong with this game, especially for the asking price. So, but I'm still enjoying playing it. And it seems a lot of you are still, at the very least, enjoying watching it. So I'm happy to keep playing this as long as I'm still enjoying it, as long as you got, like, even with its glitches and bugs and, you know, it's not even quirks, there's actual problems with it, I still enjoy it, and I will just be honest about that bias. And you guys are enjoying watching it, so I figure we just persevere. I'll keep making episodes as long as that sort of lasts. And, I don't know, maybe this will get through the developers, maybe they'll learn from that, and when they do Carrier Command 3, or maybe even they patch this in such a way that it becomes a little bit more palatable for more. Anyway, so let's take our bearings. Look at this, look what I've got left. Persevere with this campaign, they say. Okay. Now, I've got those bots going in there. I do have an albatross up. At least there's no aircraft or anything like that, so that's good news. Let's deal with what we've got here on the land for starters, okay? Virus bots could, that's right. Okay, so the real problem here was this bullshit here. Now we have a pretty good line visually, so let's try and deal with that first. I did put the carrier rounds on it and we had intercept problems with that. However, we'll give it another go. We've also got the missile available to us, right? Yeah, look at how that is, how they're just dipped in there. Alright, look, I'm gonna try a missile. We'll see how we go on the more close target. $1,200. Yeah, see, they're just sitting in the water. I need to deal with that, or whatever. Someone's getting shot up. Well, there you go. That's not so bad. Let's make sure whoever's coming in there is not getting minced too badly. Looks like they're not shooting at them. Yeah, because I was going to bring them out on the ocean, remember? Yeah, we'll do like that. That should still be in range. You never know, that might work. Our albatross is starting to come down on fuel. I think it's probably sensible to bring... Actually, let's let go of that. Let's bring him in from there. Alright, and let's take a look at what we've got in the way of chassis. Okay, so we've got this, which we can do. Now, I've been playing a little bit this with my mates offline. We have no chassis available. Let's see. Look, I've ordered what I've ordered. So they must be on the barge, actually. There you go, that's something. Can I do that as well? Link it in. And they feed back to that. Okay, that works. I like that. Okay. There's not much we can do, but the Razor Bill has... We've put countermeasures on it, and we've got autocannon. However, I'm getting not bad with the strafing runs with the IR missiles. So, and we've got a few of them, so I'm actually going to refurb missiles on that. I want to get better with bombs, because that's something I noticed are actually fairly kind of inexpensive. Shit. Missile away. See, interesting that he wasn't auto-firing on his own. This guy needs to go back for repairs immediately. He's dead. Fuck me. Fire another missile. Stuff it. Fire it again. Shit, and they shot down my fucking albatross. See, now that's just infuriating. I told you to come in from there. I guess it was circling down to lower altitude. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know, man. We're really fucking cooked here. And what have I got available? I've got turrets and I've got chassis. So my air support's not really possible. Okay, let's get this up once that's done. Look, we've got extra chassis coming in. It's not the end of the world. Oh, is he reloading? Is that what's going on? You can see there. So I'm not allowed to select it while he's reloading. Is that what's going on? That's just fucking a bit dumb, isn't it? I guess it's reloading. Maybe it's not real. Was it? Oh, that's ammo? I have no idea, man. Fuck. That missile's away. I guess we got the target. I think I'm just gonna have to manually do a lot of shit, to be honest. Lock, fire. See, I've got a zoom button, but it won't zoom. Okay, well that's cool. Let's bring him back for ammo. Raise a bill, we'll get him... Okay, so... That's not so bad. Razor Bill will get over here. Let's do something like that. Go camera. I think we can probably send this at super long range. Yeah, there you go. We'll veer off as well, just to keep him out of trouble. No, not bad. Maybe we send the virus bots at this point. We'll just sort of do a little bit of aerial reconnaissance. I kind of want to wait for the SEAL to come aboard before I move off with him. Hang on, we might be able to hit that dude with a missile from here. Oh, maybe not. I saw shooting just then coming from that base. That's a turret. So I can't paint that. Oh, fuck. Well, so here's the real problem. I can't get visual over that without an albatross. Unless I might be able to magically... Like, we were using the gimbal carrier to paint. Alright, so he's aboard, so we might be able to... Hang on, let's see. Let's see. Do I have a zoom or anything like that? Not really. Yeah, so I can't paint with this vehicle, basically. So we'll bring him back to there. I guess maybe we bring the carrier around and attempt to... Yeah, we'll bring her around. We might have to try and spot with the carrier, you know? Because we need to clear that turret. Oh shit, that's close. Hang on. Must be like a sandbar or something here. Alright, we'll bring her in. Should be doing repairs as well. Let's just get our weapons functioning. Our hull's not so bad. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we can see. I don't see the turret. Though interestingly, like given our proximity to the island, the zoom, this is going to be a reliable answer to the problem, which is good. You know what I mean? We've lost the line of sight on whatever, wherever that was. Okay, hang on. Let's get a bit more of a juicy heading like that. And we'll put the throttle on. Maintain heading. Oh shit, hang on. Throttle off, shallows. The hope is that I can get an angle around. It looked like maybe there was like a little tower thing blocking line of sight. There it is, you fuck. Oh, inactive. I disabled. Whoops. Here we go. Here we go. Underdog status, boys. We'll crawl back. Good. Good riddance. Okay, so at this point, I mean, depending on the movements of all of these blokes, let's get in to deploy this virus bot. Alright. He's going to have to come in for refuel. So that dude's going in naked. I don't suppose the barge is caught up to us, but I don't know if it's unloaded. No chassis. Yeah, alright, so he's just behind us there. Okay, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Yeah, straight in with him. We'll wait for the helo to land. Yeah, so if you kill these guys, you actually get a bit of money. But it is interesting that there's something to be said for just leaving dudes on the island. Like, if you can actually manage to take the island without having to annihilate everything, you know, that's going to save you a lot of time. So maybe you need the money, but you probably need the time more. So I kind of like the idea of it. It's almost like when I play Hell Let Loose as a squad lead. Like, you got the strong point, and I probe from the front, from the flank. You try and find the weak line in. At least that's what I find. Well, they're going around there. So, yeah, there's sort of an element of that here. We'll bring him back. Everyone keeps insisting I can launch from here. That's our missile dude. You know what? Let's get him out just here. Because using him as a bloody platform was working really well. But I believe that now everything's going to hot-foot it straight to here. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it. But yeah, the idea of just kill enough to get to the capture point is like, it's an interesting mentality. It's sort of tough to have. Because that's not what I'm used to. Tracking, manual, carrier gun. Let's go. Oh, good, good, good. Repair that hull. Fuel's not bad. Barge is coming right up to us. Oops. There he is there. Yeah, see, now they're mobilizing. Let's get him up as well. Actually, can I cancel that? I wonder if I can cancel it by clicking the carrier. Oh, that seemed to work. Cool, that's fine. Let's go. Let's do recovery ops. Alright. Island capped. Large munitions. Heavy bombs and rockets. Okay, might be time to shine. The rocket pad is interesting. That actually is great. Now we've got ammo for the sort of... Because I think that's what that uses. The hull that we put the missile... I think it was called a rocket attachment. I can't remember. Well, it was locking on. Rockets are dumbfire, actually, aren't they? There he is. Be unloading the crates before you know it. Let's see what's going on with this new island. Alright, so we'll just tie him into the warehouse like that. And we will... Light bomb, heavy bomb, rocket. The light bomb's standard, I think. You always can have the light bomb, but the heavy bomb. $50 for that, and 10 for the light one. $2 for a rocket as well. So we could probably go ballistic with... I wonder what the go is with rockets. Forward-firing rocket. So it is dumbfire. It's only $2, but can you get a salvo or something? That's the one thing I'd really like to... I guess my helo did take off in the end, did it? Oops. Alright, so he's leaving, so we should have those hulls now, right? Come on, give me good news. 2-2. Alright, so we just got the ground ones, and that's fine. Select chassis. Walrus, all-purpose. Now, what can we do with you, Mr. Walrus? 30 mil. Anti-air cannon could be handed. Missile array, right? So, I don't know what sort of missiles it takes. It says 11. It says 11 ammo there. What can we make of that? What can we make of that? Stock? Carrier stock. What do we have 11 of? 10 torpedoes. 11 IR missiles. So they're the ones that I've been using for the most part with my helos and that. Right, so presumably it's just a pod. So say normally with this, you'll put 1, 2, and it's the answer to putting it on a ground unit, basically. There's a missile pod. So that's cool, that's good to know. Anti-air cannon, 20,000 rounds. I think that might be the 20 mil. But that's good that we've got that. Now, I wonder if that can be Sea-Whiz. Like, can they shoot down missiles? Because I was thinking about what countermeasures I have available. Actuated camera. I don't know if that's really going to help us that much. Radar. Okay, so we don't have a lot of toys to put on the Walrus. We're going to put the 30 mil on because I want the Walrus on the front line. We'll put the missile array on a Seal because it shouldn't be up the front. Observation camera. Look, we'll put the you can put IR countermeasures on it. Okay. So that's interesting. That is interesting. Let's do it. I don't think there's a reason not to be honest. So you can avoid getting missile dumped. Can the Seals take them as well? They can too. I mean, I guess I run the risk of if I lose the hull, I lose what's equipped to them. Interesting. Okay. So, magma's taken. Let's revisit the plan on the map. We have fuel, which is ultimately what we're trying to fight towards, right? Also, we've got air chassis there. Essentially, these three are sort of our main options, right? Because, I mean, getting a barge would be a big help. But we've got to think about our network as well. We've got to protect our barge, right? So I feel like if we do go for the fuel, we hit the utility first. There is an outside chance that we go to the air chassis as well. Do you know what I mean? So let's see what we're looking at here. Remember that we're really hurting resources-wise. Evergreen is 3. Utility. Burn. Having extra airframes could be an absolute life changer. Yeah, we really got to take stock of what we've got available. I think we go for Thermopylae. Let's do it. Though, yeah, because I think we're on the clock for fuel. That's the scary thing for me. Wait, what was that? Was that virus spots? It's good timing. No, we're alright. I've skirted around it. Whew. Let's see if we can claw it back with hardly any bloody gear. Okay. So she's going to be 2-star. Maintain heading. What's going on there? Okay, we're right. All right, so hang on. Let's start putting our brains together. We can use bombs and rockets, seals, walruses, battle cannon. I don't even know what that fucking is. Long range 100 mil cannon. I think that's something that goes on a bear chassis, to be honest. Okay, bombs and rockets. So, Maybe we try and leverage that with our helo. Right? What do we got? Bomb light. Alright, time to learn. Time to learn how to use the bombs. Bomb light. Okay. Cool. I just don't want to crash into this island, that's all. Okay. What have we got in the way of torpedoes? Let's hit the brakes for starters. Might be able to get this bloke at range without him being alerted to us. Alright. Okay. So, I've investigated a bit. 2,500 meters equals 60 seconds. Alright? And you can just have a look here. 500 is each of these rings, as I understand it, out to 2,000. That's my best guess. 5, 10, 15, 20, right? So one of these rings should be a 60-second activation. Now, is he moving toward us anymore? No. So, what we'll do... The torpedoes launch here in a sort of aft starboard thing. Well, it depends on the one that you're using, but that's the starboard ones. So we're going to fire up the torpedoes, right? We're going to load... Can I unload you? Are you serious? I can't unload... So you can't unload the tubes at all. Okay. That's interesting. I gotta be careful preemptively loading things. Alright, cool. So let's get that bearing right. He does seem to be stationary, right? At least relative to us. Activation delay would be, what's that, 120 at least, but not 180. I don't know, maybe 160? Do something like that, and let's just launch this to clear the tube. Be a good little... Unless that was a glitch? How come the noisemaker's not showing up on my... Maybe it was a bug. Maybe it was a bug. Well, still remains. There we go, we just caught it launching off. There he goes, pops out the side. Here you can see how it just dips out. Alright, it's got its heading. Now, ultimately, I think we have to hit him with 2 torpedoes just for the amount of damage that it doesn't really do. But we'll send this one out here just to sort of illustrate how to do it, / I've learnt a little bit how to do it. The other thing is that these are... There you go, you got the activation range. Oh, that's the noisemaker. Oh, so, okay, so that's probably going to fucking brick my torpedo that's following behind. Oh, because that'll scramble it. That's right. It's all part of the learning process. These things tend to have anti-air capability. It'd be good, actually. It'd be good. This would be a good experiment at the very least to see how much the noisemaker interferes with my torpedo trailing. And I'll be curious to see how he reacts to copping a bloody torpedo up the bum hole. Because, like, does he move off? Because in that case, you start to think, well, do I launch 2 torpedoes together at once? Probably. You know what I mean? To try and catch him when his pants are down. I think we've done all right with the activation. Probably could have shaved a little bit off, a little bit more. Dude, my guesstimate was pretty spot on. So I'm curious what the range is on this thing. And if it's going to scramble this one. Look at that. Look at that. All right, activate. Should pick it up immediately. And yeah, I don't know if it's gonna. Yeah, see, about half damage. Now, is he moving? We may have drifted a little bit. We look pretty good, to be honest. So what did I knock it back? I knocked it back about. Well, hang on. What's the current as well? We're into the current. Interesting. This is a pretty. You know what I mean? That's 2,500. So I think 2,500 for 60 is a little bit off, to be perfectly honest. Because I shaved 20 seconds off of that. Let's send another one. So we'll bring it down to 150, I reckon. And then, boop, off it goes. Yeah, 50. Yeah, if we were to say that it's roughly 60 per band, which is sort of the going consensus on Reddit, then knocking 20 seconds off of it. Oh, you know what, mate? No, actually, maybe correct, yeah. Because that's what we did. We knocked 20 seconds off of it, so we went at, was it 120? 150 would be 20 seconds, actually, which is what I've done there. No, you know what? I'm going back on it. It's right. What I should have done, honestly, is the amount that I'm doing this time. Sort of just halve the amount, which is to say take 30 seconds off of it. So 6, 12, and then 150. Yeah, this is probably much more reasonable. Yep, I'm walking that one back, I was wrong. All right, let's see. Let's get this impact in first. See, as much as I wouldn't mind moving off and doing something with the carrier, the thing is, if we start getting closer to him, we're going to aggravate him into moving, and I don't want to do that. So for the moment, we'll pick him off. I mean... unavailable. Do I have missile turned off? Cruise missile armed. Oh, guided missile. You're an idiot. Carrier missile. Pick these off while we're got that part of the island to our side. Oh, we got one of them. That's cool. Looks like our target's down. And kill confirmed. Very good. Okay, cool. Right, fuel is doing great. We're probably going to try and do bombing runs as well. Try and get some obs at least on this side of the island because we don't have airframes, really. I don't think. Maybe we got some coming from storage. Yeah, I'll have to double check. All right, cool. Persevering. Team, thanks again for joining me. Might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.